host, brothers. Just another vlog expression. So the more you self-reflect on people's self-reflections, I literally just had a Zoom meeting and a brother was speaking about his condition and his situation, but he keeps going, looking forward, not backwards. And he was saying that I was seeing my mind always go back. My mind is always going back. In certain situations, in certain conditions, certain communications, I'm learning, because he said he was in this condition and I was in the same condition, similar to him, not exactly like him, but similar to him. And my mind would always go back, and then I would think about like what I did, how I got through it, how I kept pushing forward. And the way I pushed forward was through survival. And just having compassion for myself in the situation. I had compassion, and yet I was still fighting the situation. Did I ever think I was gonna get better? No, honestly. But I knew every day I had to wake up. I knew every day I had to go get money to survive, to eat, to I'm laughing because to feed my addiction, which was crystal meth and alcohol. So I had something to look forward to. I always had to go get money, whether it was cutting lawns, whether it was cutting trees, whether it was even doing sinful stuff. I was fucking robbing houses and just robbing people and breaking into cars. And I always had a hustle. Not a hustle, but I always had a fight to get it. Sometime in my life, I got too comfortable. I'm learning, I got too comfortable. But now this day today is, it's still an everyday fight. To be honest with you, it really is. It's an internal fight. Because my mind would always complain about my mind always complains for no reason. But like my brother said, I don't want to say his name because it's personal. My brother said he always outdoes the negative and always focused on the positive. So when he said that, I came up with the image. So right now my mind's thinking negative, right? This is, I don't know, I feel like Pac-Man. Like Pac-Man's the positive, right? And then you got those little ghost things. Bam. Spits out, goes its own way. So that's kind of what I imagined, So my mind's saying, oh, Kenny, you can't. You're not going to. But Kenny's saying, the mind was saying that. I'm saying, I'm going to. I'm going to. Yeah, it's a jab, 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 jab. But you know what? Like, I'm not a boxer, but, I watch boxing. I'm practicing a little bit, Sometimes you got to take jabs, man, at the negative. Bah, bah. Just jab, jab, jab. And then eventually you go for the KO. And you got to literally, you don't have to, but I choose to. I just keep jabbing. Bah, bah, bah. Like a negative thought comes up, I'm just jabbing. Bah. Positive thought. Bah. And if the negative mind is bigger, way bigger than the positive, then guess what? I'm going for that knockout punch, bro, because I know that thoughts will always be there. I know that these thoughts will always be there, but it's only a thought. Who gives a shit? Like, I could switch my thought right now. I could switch my thought so quick to a positive. But that shadow, like my brother said, that shadow self, it will always be there. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna run from my shadow, or am I gonna face my shadow? So just continue to fight, survive, and outgrow. The way I outgrow is doing this, these little 5-minute expressions, these little 3-minute expressions. It's okay, because you know what? I'm looking for the KO punch, right? I'm always like, oh, it's not, 5 minutes isn't long enough. Oh, 3 minutes isn't long enough. I want to talk for 20 minutes. But guess what, bro? Right now, I'm just jabbing. I got to jab, wait for the opening, and then go for the knockout. So, yeah, I'm doing 5, 6, whatever. This is my expression. This is my communication. This is how I grow. You know, I make sense out of the nonsense by doing this. Making sense out of the nonsense, which is doing this. It's my mind, it's my reality, it's my words, it's my thoughts. Even though I would let the past and the imprints and the negativity, you know, take control of me. Now I'm taking control of life. So like I said before, communicate, get it out. Yeah, you're not going to be good at it right away, but who says you're not good at it, you know? I'm just doing what I do. I'm speaking how I speak. I'm expressing how I express. And that's how I'm growing. That's how I'm getting better. That's how I'm thinking more logical, more freely. Asking the right questions. Not taking everything so personal. So, anyway, brothers, thank you for listening. Another YouTube video right now. Like my brother said, man, the positive will always, there's always going to be positive, negative, man. So in order to get the negative, you need the positive. In order to get the positive, you can get the negative. So it's always the yin yang. Anyway, brothers, os.